Great, now we're looking at the Hello World page here, and what I want you to do now is close this page down. If you follow to the top, we have a couple of tabs, and the Hello World page I can close, bring there, and that brings me back to the tab page. You may also have a welcome screen there, which you don't need. Now on the right hand side we have a few more windows, and although I don't want to get rid of them entirely, I'm just going to move my mouse and drag them over a little bit, just so they're slightly out of the way. And down here we have our output log, which I don't need entirely, so I'm going to move down. And finally, this is rather a large file for me, so again I'm going to maximize the space. At this point now, everything's good. Now I do apologize if you can't read these too clearly. I will see what I can do about that. And there we go. So I've changed my font size, which is in the settings, so you can see this more clearly on the video. You don't have to. Now, you notice there's a lot of these chevrons all over the place, and things are written between the chevrons. You notice wherever you get one that's going there, you always get its opposite the other side. That's an opening chevron and a closing chevron. And together, they make tags. The tag is a bit like the tag you would write on the side of a parcel. You know, 2 blogs, Happy Christmas, that kind of thing. So we call these tags, and they're a good way of naming different parts of a website. This one says HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, and if we look down at the bottom, when I clicked on that, this conveniently highlighted for me, and you notice that there is a slash there. So if a tag after it opens has a slash, this means that's what we call a closing tag, and I know that anything between the opening and closing tag is HTML. Likewise, here we have a head tag, and this is an opening tag, and underneath we have a closing tag, and we're coming to head in a moment. Underneath that, a body tag. They don't have to be on separate lines. If we look here, the title tag, there's our opening title, and there is our closing title. Now, one thing is, whenever I write a tag, and it's appropriate to do so, which is almost always, I will always close my tag before writing what's in between. And that's something I'd like you to really focus on, is when you make an opening tag, as soon as you've made it, you need to straight away make a closing tag. Otherwise, you're going to get into big trouble. Okay, so those are tags. You're going to see them everywhere. And I'm either going to refer to that as my opening chevron and closing chevron, or the whole tag itself, and say there's an opening tag, that's opening HTML tag, and that I will refer to as a closing HTML tag. There is a slash. And these are tags. There's nothing to do on this video. I just hope you understood that. Okay.